is right here on the door. Tuesday, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Wednesday. That Tuesday is the brotherhood class. Wednesday is a law class from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Of course, today is Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Lashawan Qadash, which is the Holy Tongue. And Saturday, we're not hosting camp because we travel all the way to New Orleans or either Mississippi. We host Sabbath class here from 12 to 2. All right. Okay, with that being said, Shalom Yah Bashim Yah Shabarakatah to all my brothers. Shalom Yahweh Shemar Latham Bahashim Yahweh Shah to all my sisters. Of course, I'm gonna be conversing with y'all and online, right? So, you gotta bear with me for a second. Okay, of course for the online, we have 2 newcomers to the school. So we're gonna give that a hand. Got 2 newcomers to the school. You know what I'm saying? These brothers have showing up, man, you know what I'm saying? And they trying to get this truth, you understand? This is the ISUPK Louisiana Lashawan Qadash class, you understand? In the ISUPK, we're spreading the truth to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and letting them know who they are according to the Bible, that they're part of the 12 tribes, which makes up the nation of Israel, or Yasharallah in the Hebrew, you understand? Lashawan Qadash simply means holy tongue, right? Tongue is another word for language, okay? Holy, set apart, all right? So, since we have new brothers to the school, right? We start off simple. We start off simple with the basics. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the basics to even learn this language, you understand? So, we start off with the sheets that I just gave you. And we identify these characters, how to pronounce them, how to write them, you understand? So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna write them down. I'm gonna need you guys to copy them down. So just copy them down the best you can. You got this. Go ahead. What you need, bro? Come. Matter of fact, it'll be more conditional. All right. I'm just gonna sit it up here and I'm slide this over. Slide this over, y'all. Or you have some more, you know what I'm saying? Kneel down on so you can write. Could you guys see from that area? Can you see the board? Should I have to write big for you? Matter of fact, I got even better. Bear with me. Help me with this clock. Help me with this right. Get that off the table. Move that off the table. And then we're gonna grab this table. Sit y'all up right in the front. And do a little better. All right. Just want to make sure y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't even introduce. My name is Precinct Officer Rawam Yala, Precinct Officer 50. You understand? Rawam Yala. You understand? So I'm the Lashawan Qadash class instructor. Okay. So we start off basic, simple. That's how you write it. That's how you pronounce it. All right. Ba. Okay. Ba. Ga. Da. All right. Ha. Wa, Za. Here's a difficult one to pronounce, okay? Because you got one that's gonna sound similar. This is Ha, Ha. All right, so you're pronouncing both A's. Ha. It's almost like you're hawking up some spit. You understand? So it's pronounced Ha, Ha. Okay. Ta, Ya. Now this one is some similar. It sounds similar, but it's Ka. Just simply Ka. All right. La, Ma, Na, Sa, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Ta. Ta. Okay. Now I'm gonna try like right on the side of it, right? I'm gonna write in the okay, this is called the paleo or ancient, right? It's the paleo or the ancient, right? Ancient Hebrew. All right. Now this will be the Assyrian. I'm gonna write it right on the side of each character. All right. A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Salaki. Salaki. Okay, let's get one. This is Da. All right. This is Ha. All right. This is Wa. Okay. That's Za. All right. That's Ha. Ha. Okay. That's Ta. That's Ya. Very small little squiggle line. You understand? Just like this. Ya. All right. Now, so we'll get a little difficult, right? In the Assyrian, this is Ka. All right. You will see this character right here at the beginning or the middle of a word. All right. With the Ka. That's why you got two on your study guide sheet. That's why you got two characters right there in the middle, right here where it say Assyrian Hebrew language. When you look at Ka and you come down, you got two characters. The top one is for the beginning, just abbreviate. All right. The bottom one will only be found, right, at the end of a word. It would only be found at the end of the word. And this is important. The Assyrian is important because anytime you're looking up any word, right, you will go on the internet to look up a word or the origin of the word, right? Because when you're reading the Bible, you have different words that mean different things, right? You always got to know the content of the Bible. It's always important, you understand? Because I can say something simple like and, right? And in the Paleo Hebrew is right, right, right. Then in a different context, right, it'll be in a different context, it'll be wa'a, wa'a. You know what I'm saying? Same word, but it's just different context. It's used different. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Allahayim, right? Allahayim, which means God or power. So this is meaning more than one powers. You understand? So that would be found in Genesis. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. So it's a in the beginning, God, right? But in the context of the Bible, let me write it up here for you. It's gonna be La, Ha, Yum, right? It means God, right? Because he's involved, but it also means power. You know what I'm saying? Because the angels is involved too. You understand? So that's important. You know what I'm saying? It's always important to know this because when you look up these words, you gotta know the content. And in order to know the contents or break down the word, you gotta know the Assyrian, because that's the only way you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it in Assyrian, you break it down into the Paleo, which is more simplex. You understand? When we was in Assyria, right, we was in captivity, we tried to conform to them. You know what I'm saying? So we tried to make a fancier way or modern way to write Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? To try to please them, following the way of our oppressors at that time. You understand? So that's why you see the Syrian Hebrew. This here is more rough and rugged. It's just you know what I'm saying? It's, ba, God. You see what I'm saying? It's damn near like chicken scratch. You understand? But it's rough and rugged. It's our language. It's our own. You understand? When we tried to clean that up when we was in the captivity in Syria. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you find it more. You find the Syrian Hebrew way before you find something in the Paleo. You understand? And then it's gonna be difficult, you know what I'm saying, to break down. You understand? Because in the Paleo Hebrew, we have what we call connectors. I hope I'm not taking y'all too fast. When you see a connector like this between ah and tha, right? This is ah. Okay, this is tha. But when you got that connector between the two, you drop that H and the A, and it becomes ah. You understand? That connector makes it a whole different. If the connector went there, it'll simply be a thought. Understand? Makes a difference. But when you're reading it in the in the Assyrian Hebrew, you're not gonna have no connector. Understand? So that's why it's important to learn and know, like the back of your hand, the Assyrian Hebrew. Right? That's why we teach it right along with the Paleo. So you can keep up with, you know what I'm saying? So we got ka, which And the first one you will find in the beginning. First character you will find in the beginning of a word or the middle, right? And at the end of that word, you know it's still ka. If you see this here, you see this character right here, still ka. You understand? It got two characters in this series. All right. Then you got la. Okay. Same with ma, right? Ma got two characters. So you will find this character at the beginning or the middle of a word, right? And you will find this character at the end. It closes. You know what I'm saying? It closes. So you will find this character at the end of that word, right? Also with not, right? Just like that. Na and ka is damn near similar, except ka have longer lines. You understand? So that got to be identified. You understand? So you got na. This top character is the beginning of a word or the middle. This bottom character is at the end. And you got sa. Right? Sa almost look like ma when it's closed or when you find it at the end of the word, right? But it's more round and ma is more square. You understand? It's key point to identify these things, you know what I'm saying, and practice. I commend you, bro. I commend you, or I recommend that you practice, bro. You practice this, you practice writing it, make you some flashcards, you understand? And try to identify them. You know what I'm saying? The brother online with us right now, T Curry, give T Curry a hand, man. Young man T Curry. We had a successful camp. Brother came down. You know what I'm saying? He showed his diligence. You know what I'm saying? This brother been catching on to this Lashawan Qadash fairly fast, man. It's easy. It's not easy, but the way we break down this class, that's why I'm starting over from the beginning. So it seems like I'm giving you a lot at one time. But I'm starting it over from the beginning because you guys got to see this. This is something visual. You understand? You got to see it to know it. Like my kids, my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's very quick with it. You know what I'm saying? She caught on real quick, and she's 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? When I'm done with this, I'm gonna break down the most common words that we use in the Hebrew that you will hear every day being in the school. All right, like khan, la'ah, the water, a yonder bar, you know what I'm saying? All these words that we use, it's simple for you to catch on, and I'm gonna write them down so you can practice with those words on how to identify them as well. All right. So where I'm at, we got sa, right? And we have I. Just like that. All right. Pa has two characters. Has a certain character for the beginning or the middle of a word, right? And a certain character for the end of that word, right? And you can tell the one that's used in the beginning of the word or the middle looks like an upside down G, right? And this one here kind of looks like a hanging, right? So it's kind of try to figure out what they look like to you so it'd be easier for you to identify. All right. This is Taza. Okay. Got two characters for Taza. In the ancient Hebrew or Paleo Hebrew, right? You have 25 characters. You have 22 characters. So like in the Assyrian, you have 27. Okay. 27. And next you have Kwa. Okay. Kwa. Then we have Ra. And you got Sha. Sha. And last but not least, you have Ta. Now Ta, right? Ta looks like Ka, right? You look at this character and you look at this character, it looks similar. But what's different? A kick out at the end. You know what I'm saying? So identify that, right? That'll be another identification to help you identify between both characters. All right. Y'all got these written down?
Trying to.
Okay, that's why I gave you that study guide. Take that with you, man. Take that study guide with you. Practice writing. Just practice writing. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, you're gonna get better. Make you some flashcards. You know what I'm saying? Don't put the answer under the flashcard. Put it on the back. That way, if you guys, you know what I'm saying, together, you'll be able to hold up the card, and the other person can identify like that. I'm telling you, man. I'm recommending that you study this, man. It's gonna be very, very important, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Wait for a second. Right now, I'm gonna write down the character in both Paleo and Hebrew. I mean, Paleo and Assyrian. It's like and ancient is just another word. All right. So first character, of course, we got Ah, right? Then for the Assyrian, it looked like this. Okay. Now, Ah means power. Okay. Power or authority. Okay. And it derived from an ox. All right. It derived from ox. Let me pull it up in the more. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, this how I'm gonna do it. Okay, yeah, right? And I is Allah. Allah. Okay. Now, this is how you write Allah in the paleo. We're gonna start off in the paleo. You got Ah, that's Ah. You got La, right? That's La. You see that P there? So that means you got Pa right there, okay? Pa. All right. It's 3 characters. But what stands out about this is La and Pa has a connection. So we know with the Hebrew period, right? It's from right to left. It's from right to left. It's not like the standard English. English is from left to right. You understand? So when you see this, right? You see in the English, when I write it in English, even though it's in the Hebrew pronunciation, it's still from left to right. But when I write it in the Hebrew, it's from right to left. See that? Okay. Now, to break it down, right? Like I say, you got I, you got La, right? And you got Pa. But La and Pa have a connector, right? A have a disconnector. I have a disconnector. That's how you know it's not a part, as far as pronunciation goes, it's not connected to these other 2 characters. So La and Pa, you drop that A on Pa, right? And that makes La. So you got I here and you got La right there. And then to write it in English form, you have to put it in its correct form, from left to right. So you switch these. Now you got I, La. You understand? And what Allah means is power. Allah means power. Okay. And it formed from an ox. Okay. Or a cow, or what it is, an ox or ox. Well, anyway, the ox horns. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it when okay, I just draw the head for you. Okay. Now you see I in there? See it? So when Adam saw that, right, he said, "Ah." So Allah, power of the ox. You understand? The ox. That's how that word or that letter was derived. And Adam created this language. You understand? Okay. All right. For Ba, right? Got Ba. Okay. Ba is for Bayat. Bayat. And what Bayat means is tent or house. Okay. Tent or house. You understand? All right. And to break that down, right? So if I was to write that in the paleo, right? You got Ba, you got Ya, and you have Ta, right? Let's see. With the Ya and the Tha, you don't see that A on the Tha, right? So that means that Ya and Tha is connected and Ba is disconnected. So Ba, Ya, Tha. What that connection does is take the A off that last character. Notice this is the last character because it's from right to left. So this is the first character, this is the second character, this is the last character. And what that does is make Ya and Tha, Ya. It means tent or house. You understand? Now you got God. All right. God, right? Right. You got God. Okay. So God is Gamal. All right. Gamal. You will write that in the Paleo Hebrew just like this. God, Ma, and La. All right. God, Ma, and La. The Ma and the La has a connection. All right. And it makes Ma. All right. You would drop the A off of La. You would drop the A. You get Gamal. You understand? And what Gamal means is camel. Okay. All right. Camel. This here is a representation of the hump on the back of a camel. Now, with the bow, right? Here's the tent. The triangle is the tent. This is what we will use to hook the tent down, make it firm in the ground. You understand? Thinking about ancient days, right? You're thinking about how a house is made or how a tent is made, right? We would connect that tent. You understand? So that's how Ba was formed. From looking at a tent or a house, camel was formed from. God was formed from looking at a camel or Gamal. You understand? Gamal. Then you have Da. All right. Got Da. The La. What the La means is door. All right. Tent. All right. Here's the door to the tent. You understand? Right there in the Syrian Hebrew. In the ancient Hebrew, it's like this. Da, La, and Ta. Got a connection between Da, La, and Ta, and the Da has a disconnect. All right. So you would drop that A off with Ta, and it makes La. So like I didn't put that the check-in link in the chat. So what I want you to do is I got your check-in, and I'll just count your check-in. Or before I end the class, right? I put the link in the chat, and then you'll be able to check in like that. All right. Okay. All right. Now you got wa. All right. Wa. Okay. Wa is wa wa. Wa wa. All it is two wa. No connection. No connection. Right. And what that means is fish hook. Fish hook. Then you got za. All right. Za. All right. And Za is Zion. Zion. All right. And what Zion means in the Hebrew, right, is weapon. Means weapon. Now, to write it out in the Assyrian, in the ancient, right? To write it out in the ancient, you got your Za, okay? And remember, this is from right to left. So you start here. Za, Ya, and Na. Now, the Ya and the Na has a connection, right? And it makes Yun. So that's how you get Zion. Zion. Salaki. All right. All right. Now you got Yeah, right? As a matter of fact, let's scrub it down here. So erase that. Hope y'all got that. Yeah. All right, yeah, right here. Okay. And Yah is for Yah. Yah. All right. Yeah. It's the ancient. You understand? That's the series. Okay. And what Yah means is hand. Means hand. Okay. And you write it just like this. Huh? Yah and Da. You gotta have that connection though. Because without the connection, it would be Yada. You understand? But when you put that connection, it makes it Yad. The A drops off at the end of the dot. And what it means is hand. And you got Ka, right? Ka. Right? Ka. And Ka is Ka. Ka. All right? And what that means is palm. So it's the palm of a hand. All right? And of course, you got your Ka. All right? Got the Ka. And then you got Pa. And there's a connection, which makes the A drop the A off. Makes Ka. All right? Now you got Ma. All right? Ma. All right? Ma is Mayam. Mayam, right? And what Mayam means is water. Water. Okay. Con, no sweat. All right, con, no sweat. I got you. The water. All right. All right, now you got Sa, right? Sa. And Sa is for Samak. Samak. All right. What Samak means is flag. Flag. All right. Or support. Okay, did we write my young? Okay, I don't think we did. Okay, you got Ma, you got Ya, and you got Ma. All right. Now it's not Ma Ya Ma. So you know you got that connection between Ya and Ma. This is a disconnection. You understand? So this makes Yum, and this is Ma. Of course, we put it in its correct form when reading it in English, so it's my Yum. All right, my Yum. All right, same with Sa. Samak, okay? You got Sa. All right. Then you got Ma. Then you have Ka. Now it's not Sa Ma Ka, right? It's Samak. So you know between that Ma and that Ka, you have a connection, right? Which makes Mak. And this is Sa. Samak. Samak. All right. Next character is I. Right? I, right? Okay. Yeah, I. Now I, right, is Ayan. Okay. Ayan. And what Ayan means is I. Like your eye. You understand? The same way you write it. You got your I, Ya, and Na. So you know it's not Ayana, right? It's Ayan, okay? So that Ya and that Na has a connection. All right? The Ya and the Na has a connection. The I is disconnected. Now remember, the connection is to connect two characters. It's like a smiley face. To disconnect the character, it's a front. You understand? That's the symbol. You know what I'm saying? When you read a word and you trying to pronounce it, because I can have all this up here and not have what it means. and you will have to break it down. You understand? And I'm gonna give you an example of that too. Ayan means I. All right. Y'all got all this? You have pa, right? All right. So you got two characters for pa in the serial, right? So remember, I told you pa is like the upside down G, and the other one is like that hangman. All right. It's two characters. You got one at the beginning of the character that shows the beginning or the middle of the character. And you got one at the end. This character is at the end. This is the beginning. This is the end. All right. I believe that's one of y'all phones back there. All right. And pi is simple. Pi, just like it sounds. Just like it sounds. All right. And what pi means is mouth. Mouth. All right. So it's written just like this in the ancient. Pa. And ha. All right. It's not pa ha. You understand? So you know that pa and the ha is connected. So all you do is just break that. You take that 8 off the ha. You understand? Which makes pa. It's real simple. Then you got ra. Okay, ra. All right. And what ra means is, or how you pronounce it in the English is ra'ash. Ra'ash. All right. And what it means in the English is head. Head, like the head of a man. Understand? Now, this is how you will write this in the paleo. You got ra. You got ah. And you got sha. All right. Now it's not ra ah sha. It's not that. It's ra'ash. Okay. So you know you got a connection between ah and sha. Now this is where it gets a little difficult. More than likely, when you are connecting ah with another word, okay, this is ah, this is sha, right? More than likely, when you connect an ah with another word, you would drop the H off of ah also. And you would drop the A off of sha. And that's how you get ash. Not ash. It's pronounced ash in the English, right? But this is Hebrew. It's ash. Ash. So that's how you get ra. This is disconnected. Ra. And you have a connection between ah and sha. Ash. Ra ash. Means head. All right, now we got sha, right? Sha. Sha. Okay. Sha is for Sean. Sean. Okay. Sean. All right. Not Shane. Some stars. Wow. Wow, man. You know. So this is Sean, not Shane. All right. So and what Sean means is two. Okay. Two. Understand? Two. You understand? So you got Sha and Na in the ancient. All right. So you know it's not Shana. You understand? It's not pronounced Shana. So you know you got that connection in between the two. Sha and Na. And all you do is drop that A off the Na. And it makes Sha. Sha. All right. Last but not least, we got Tha. Tha, right? Tha. All right. And Tha in the pronunciation in the Hebrew is Tha. Tha. All right. And what Tha means is a mark. A mark. Almost like X marks the spot. See what I'm saying? So how you will write that in the paleo, you got Tha and you got Wa. Right? Now it's not Tha-Wa, it's Tha. You understand? So if this is Tha and this is Wa, right? You connect the two and you take the A off of it, and it makes Tha. Real simple, real simple. Once you start to understand the connection and the disconnections, you understand, it'll help with your pronunciation. You know what I'm saying? It'll help you be able to, like when you're reading it in the Syrian, you know what I'm saying? It'll help you pronounce it as well, because now you know that there's a beginning character in the Syrian and there's an end character. You understand? Once you be able to identify those two, and you good when it come down to you pronunciating or even breaking it down from Syrian to Paleo. You understand? So y'all got all this? All right, most high Christ. All right. Now, what all I'm gonna do is just give y'all some basic words that we use in the Paleo Hebrew. All right. Help me out, other one. Give me shalom. Shalom. More basic than you, basic as you can get, right? Now, this is how you know we separated from any other Hebrew Israelite group. I've heard shalom. I've heard shalom. You understand? I heard many different kinds of pronunciations for shalom, right? It simply means greeting or peace, right? That's what it means. Greeting or peace, you understand? And this is how you pronounce it. This is how you write it, you understand? So, first character is what? Sha. Give him a hand, man. Give him a hand. Sha, all right? Second character is what? La. Good job, man. And what's the last character? Ma. You getting it, man. So, what do I do now? Is it Shalama? Man, this brother here is catching on A1. You hear me? Get that brother a hand, man. Get that brother a hand. You connect the La and the Ma. You would drop that A off of Ma.
So like if I could,
go ahead, sir.
and to the reason why when you say shalom with an O is a bastardized version is because if you notice by now, the Hebrew alphabet don't have vowels. You know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
The only sound that we have in the Hebrew alphabet is that it's like a vowel. I.
That's correct.
You know what I'm saying? So no O, no U, all that. I, by, ka, you know, everything has the I.
Right. Right. That's correct. That's correct. The water out of one. All right. So you got shalom. All right. Give me another one, man. The water. The water, right? The water. Now, the water means thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. That's what the water means. Now, you got ta, you got wa, and you got da. Okay. So the first character, of course, is ta. Ta. Next character, because we reading it from in the English from left to right, but we writing it from right to left because we writing in the paleo. You understand? So the next character is wa. All right. So what's the next character? We can get you. What's the next character? Da. 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 You understand? Now we have one more character. We'll see if you get it. What's the next character? The water. It's not even in the pronunciation. It's in the English. Look at it. You got da, wa. You got da. Well, so how you pronounce with the one the character that has an H in it?
Sha.
Ha.
Ha.
Ha. You understand? When you see that H, when you're reading it in the English, right? When you're reading it in the English and you see that H at the end, you know that character is involved. So that tells you something about that character also. It tells you that that character has a connection on it. So we write that character in the paleo, right? That's ha. You understand? But we know we connect da and ha because when we pronounce it in the English, the wa da, we don't pronounce the wa da ha. You understand? So we know that them two characters is connected. You understand? So when you can read the ancient Hebrew in the English, it'll help you be able to write it also in the paleo. You understand? So you know you got a disconnection here, you got a disconnection here, because none of these two characters are connected to another character. Tha is by itself, Y is by itself, and you got da, but then you got a whole H right here. So knowing that, you know that ha is involved in this word to form it in the paleo. But it has to have that connection for me not to be able to pronounce the wa da ha. You understand? And what that means is thank you. Thank you. All right. So when you hear brother, hey, the water, sir, you know what I'm saying? The brother saying thank you. Now, in response to the water, all right, let me get this off the board for you so we have some room. In response to the water, what's the response to thank you? If I say thank you, you would say what? You're welcome. All right. So we got you're welcome. You're welcome. And what you're welcome is in the Hebrew is ayan the bar. Ayan the bar. Now, what is our first character? When we break this down into the paleo, what's our first character? Ah, good job, man. You notice again, I'm writing it on this side. It's written in English from left to right. But when we're writing it in the paleo, always from right to left. Right to left.
And if I could,
Go ahead, sir.
this is how when we was in slavery, the oppressors loved to say that the slaves couldn't read, but we were very intelligent people. We made inventions, we did all these great things.
Right.
Couldn't read. But even in learning how to read in their language, it was confusing because we were used to reading from right to left.
That's right.
Rather than left to right.
That's right. That's right. Excellent point, on one. So, with that, what is our next character? Ayan. What you say it is? Yeah. Good job, man. Yeah. All right. And then what's our last character? Nah. Man, this brother catching on perfectly. Right? So, how do we know where we connected, right? If we got Ayan, right? We don't see that H in I, do we? Okay? So we know this connects and also disconnects. You know what I'm saying? So, like I told you, remember, when A is connected to a word, whether it's in the middle of the word or the beginning of the word, you're going to drop the I with the H off of the A. You understand? So that's how you get I, which makes that by itself. You understand? It's almost like it's standing alone or standing by itself. And then you got Ya and Na, right? But it's not Ayana. So we drop that A because we have a connection between Ya and Na also as well. You understand? So that makes it Ayan. Ayan. All right. So we got Ayan. What's our next character for this word right here? Because they go together. This is your, this is welcome. Okay. So we got Da. So our next character, Ba. Good job. So our next character is Ba. And what is our last character? Stop. Busting my knuckles with all the rain.
Too like it, goddamn.
Say it again. Rock. Good job, man. Hey, man. Well, y'all first Hebrew Lashawan Qadash class, man. Y'all are doing excellent. You understand? Y'all are doing excellent, man. All right. So you know we got that Ra in them. So it's Da, Ba, and Ra. No, it's the bar. You understand? So you know you connect between Ba and Ra. The Da is a disconnection. You know what I'm saying? So it's pronounced Ayan the bar. You know what I'm saying? Which means you're welcome. All right? You're welcome. Another one, right? Another common Hebrew word that we use all the time here. Salaki. Salaki. You just heard the brother come in and say it. You understand? All right. Salaki. And what Salakia means is excuse me. Excuse me. It's pretty basic, man. These like real basic words that we use. And this is how we start off. You know what I'm saying? We start off using real basic words. Once you come more formal with these words, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to, you'll be able to pick up on, you know what I'm saying? And then hell, shit, I'll take that Sprite out of one throw off. And then like I say, you'll get more fluent with your Hebrew. You understand? You get more fluent. So we know Salakia means excuse me. So what's our first character? Sa. Good job. Give me our next character. La. All right. Give me our next character. This way y'all can get confused there. What's our next character? Remember, look at the English. Look at the English version. You understand? All the characters is always in the English word. So you got sa, you got la, ka. Man, get that brother a hand, man. Get that brother a hand. Ka. Now remember, it's not the ka. It's the one that we pronounce. We use like we hopping up ka. You understand? So tell me something about. Tell me something about that ka. Tell me something about that ka. Why it look like that? Why it don't have its two A's on it? Why I don't have the two A's on it? You see, you got confused when it came time for you to identify it, right? Because it's missing something. You know what I'm saying? It's missing what? It's two A's. Go ahead, young boy. It's missing the connector between la and ha. You understand? When you got that connection, the two A's drop off. So it's lock. Lock. That's what that makes. Lock. All right. And then what's our last character? Yeah. Hey man, y'all doing excellent, man. Y'all are doing excellent. Salaki. You know what I'm saying? Which means excuse me. You know what I'm saying? All right. Get the top one off the board. Get y'all timer right down there. One on the bottom. Give me another common word to shoot off the corn.
Salakia, if I could.
Go ahead, sir.
The Salakia also is one word in the Hebrew. The language, it can be used in multiple different ways. Salakia not only means excuse me as well, but it means forgive me. So you can use it interchangeably as well for excuse me or forgive me. Like I don't want to say about the shop.
Okay. Okay. All right. Baba Kwa Sha. All right. All right. I can already tell you something about this word. Pre breaking it down, but I'm gonna let y'all do it, okay? So Baba Kwa Sha means please. Now, when we break this down into paleo, give me our first character. Ba. What's our next character? Ba. What's our next character? Kwa. And what's our last character? It was easy for you to break down why.
Because it's exactly how it is in English.
As far as without any connector. Give me a hand, man. Don't have no connector. So you looking at this, you know you got ba, kwa, and sha. You know, ain't no connectors involved in that. You can identify every single one. You get what I'm saying? So what you would do is you would write that disconnect. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I had one to disconnect. Connect. All right. Bye, Kwasha. You know, niggas, man, we put it together quick. Baba Kwasha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just merging it in. You know what I'm saying? You know, embrace the niggerdom. All right. Give me another one out of one. Give me another one. I'm gonna give you Tawad first, okay? We got Tawad. Tawad. What Tawad means is good. Good. All right. All it means. Hey man, how your day going? I'm Tawad. I'm good. It's Tawad. All right. Now, when we break this down, give me my first character. Or what could you tell me about me breaking this down before we break it down? Is there a connector, or is there a connection involved in this word?
It is.
It is where?
Between Wa and Ba.
Man, this brother is excellent, man. Give him a hand, man. Give him a hand. So I'm gonna break this down quick for you then, since you already know. This is Ta. That's Wa. You understand? And then we have Ba in there, man. And we connect them, Wa and Ba. We disconnect the Ta. All right? So Wa. Simple. Real simple. You know what I'm saying? So when you first came in, it was like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? But when you start to, you know what I'm saying, dissect these words, man, these characters, you understand the pronunciation of how they use, especially how you break them down into English. You know, I mean, how you get it in English and you break it down into the Paleo. You understand? So we know for a fact that, all right, when we see it in the Assyrian, right, we got Ta, right? We got Wa, right? And we got Ba. When you look up this word, this is what you're gonna see. This is what you're gonna find right there. So like, you can't see this? All right, let's write it up. That's what you're gonna find. You understand? So you're gonna have to learn, you're gonna have to know about the connectors, you know what I'm saying, in order to break it down into this. You understand? Because you're not gonna find it in the Paleo. Go ahead, Adam.
It's a lot of most of the time, what y'all will notice when if you're ever looking up a Hebrew word, you're always gonna find it with the Assyrian, which is what we call the Yiddish, or well, I wouldn't say Yiddish, it's the bastardized Hebrew. It's never right. You're like you say, you'll never find it in the Paleo, which is the ancient, the original Hebrew. You more than likely will only find it in the Assyrian.
That's right. That's right. And like I say, like I was breaking it down to you earlier, it's because we try to conform, or we try to reform ourselves with Assyria. We try to fit in, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So we changed our language ourselves. You understand? They didn't change our language for us. They, you know what I'm saying? We sat there, we wanted to be, you know what I'm saying, them. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to identify as them, we wanted to fit in with them. We bastardized our own damn language. That's why we teach you both now. So, you know, because this here is more common. This ain't as common. You know what I'm saying? When you dig up them scrolls, man, you go back and you dig up them scrolls, them old ancient biblical scrolls, you're gonna find this. You're gonna find this. You're not gonna find that. You know what I'm saying? All right. And when you can read them scrolls, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, brother, ain't nothing nobody can tell you about the Bible other than the men above you in this school, man, as far as the breakdown. Because we have studied them scrolls to know the content. Just like I was giving you right? You got and, right? And then you got wa. You understand? Still mean and. But it's the way it's written in the Bible, it's written like that for a reason. You understand? The breakdown of it, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's locking, man. I know I can't answer that. CJ, who should be in class. All right, I'm gonna get ready to the shot. All right, what was the second one? We had Tawab and then we had Khan. All right. Khan, Ottawa, Khan. All right, Ottawa, Khan. All right. So what Khan, Ottawa, Khan means is yes. Khan is yes, Lord, yes. You understand? Yes, Lord, yes. That's all you're saying. Now, I would say that to a brother above me. You guys would say that to me because I'm above you. You understand? So when you first come into the school, you are considered a young man. You're not necessarily considered a part of the school until you prove yourself. You have to shed yourself of the word. You understand? To come into here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be the hardest thing you ever could do. You know what I'm saying? Is become a trooper in this school. It takes a lot of work, man. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication. You know what I'm saying? It takes
It's a lot of selflessness.
man, most perfect word I can ever find. Right there, selflessness. The water put that out of one. It's gonna take selflessness. You know what I'm saying? And here we're more about brotherhood than anything. This brother life is more important than your life. You know what I'm saying? If we're out and we're at war together, if we're out and we're at war together, we want to make sure this brother come home. You understand? We want to make sure this brother come home. That's what is necessary. That's a necessity to take care of our nation, to protect our nation. What do we have in the inside of our nation? We have our young. We have our women, you understand, who can't protect themselves. You understand? It takes us to do that. And it takes selflessness. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to lay down your life for your brother. On the left side of you, on the right side of you. You understand? A brotherhood is what keeps us conformed. Zephaniah 2:1 say, gather together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Now it's just talking about every nation on the damn face of the planet. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because shit, we the only nation on the face of this planet that is not desired. Nowhere we go. Anywhere we go, man. You understand? You gotta do what? Your head gotta be on the damn swivel. We just lost a brother. I forget the city in Mississippi. Was it Memphis? Okay, it was in Memphis, Tennessee, right? They followed the brother, dismembered him. He got on the phone, talked to just a couple of days ago. Talked to his people, said that some oppressors was following him.
Oh, it's a lot. That was another.
Okay, yeah, this is Mississippi. Yeah. All right, so saying that some oppressors was following him. They found this brother with his head cut off, his member sticking out the mouth of his head. You know what I'm saying? Arm in one place, leg in another place. You understand? You know why? Because we're not gathered together, man. We're not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments like we are commanded to do. You understand? So with that, man, you know what I'm saying? You got your oppressor hunting your down footsteps, man. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor is literally hunting your down footsteps. You understand? And it takes for you to have brotherhood to have that protection. You understand? It takes for you to have selflessness to be able to lay down your life, man, without a question, man. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of that term? You either gonna fight or flight. Well, selflessness gonna make you fight. Selflessness gonna make you fight. You understand? All right. So that's why I call this brother my Adawan, or I say Kun Adawakan to this brother because he is Lord over me. He's an officer of 500. I'm an officer of 50. The brother here outside is an officer of 1,000. You understand? More important than anything with the brotherhood, right, is rank and order and respecting the rank and order. You understand? Rank and order doesn't mean that you're less than that brother. It just means that brother knows a little bit more than you do. You understand? That brother is able to teach you or guide you, you know what I'm saying, into the season that he's in. You understand? It's very, very simple. It's not complicated. It's not to demasculate a brother or anything like that, though. You know what I'm saying? You got 50-year-old men in here calling a 20-year-old brother Kana Waka. So it ain't no, pride or none of that masculinity, toughness, puffed upness involved in it. You understand? He's simply saying that brother is your Lord, just like Christ is our Lord. We learn from him.
It's a lot. Go ahead, good. And remember we were talking about brother being better than you or whatnot. Brother in here, like I was explaining to you, is not better than you, but he has earned that respect to be at that level.
That's right.
Brother has gone through what you will go through to get to where we are. Like when we was young men, we had to do the same thing. We had to get in all black. We had to come to the school. We had to prove ourselves. It's basically putting our brick in. We had to work. We had to clean up. I had to take out trash, had to be on the grill cooking meat.
That's right.
It's just a selflessness. That's all that it is. And it continues to, as we go up in rank, we serve y'all just the same.
That's right.
It's no different.
All right. So, con, right, means yes. Okay. You got ka, and you have what? Nah. You understand? We know that it's not kana. You know what I'm saying? So you know you got that connection with ka and na. All right. Without the one, right? You got ah. You got da. You got wa. And you have na. So like, all right. So with wa and na makes one. So you know you got that connection between wa and na. You understand? It's real simple. Real simple. So you know I and da is separate. I, da, one. All right. Which means yes, Lord, yes. You know what I'm saying? When I was a young man, come everything. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Every brother in school, come. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me find another one.
What's your real one to be called?
Huh?
What's your real one to be called? A name. What's you want a name to be?
La.
You're quite wild as hell, man.
Indeed she is. Indeed she is. La, right?
Man.
La simply means, okay, we got con. Con means yes. La means no. No. Now, looking at this word in English, right? Is there a connector involved? No. Exactly. Good job. Good job. You know, you got your la and you got your ah. That's it. That's it.
Have y'all brothers went over any of these the Hebrew before ever? Or is this y'all first time?
When I was
When
I was young, I did used to look at it. It just gave me a headache. But the way y'all breaking it down, I'm catching on.
If I could, where you learned, where you saw that when you was young?
Shoot, man, I used to go on Google and look. Just go on Google and try to figure out which one they had so many versions. You had like Aramaic, which
That's right. That's right.
And I seen that one the paleo.
Right.
And it was you can look at them, they look similar, and then like it look different, you know, the Syriac language.
Right.
I just left it alone, but I got confused.
That's right. That's right. No sweat. Well, like you say, man, if it's simpler, you know what I'm saying, looking at it this way, you understand? It's because of the men above me, man. That's how I learned. That's how I learned the Lashawan Qadash. I never knew that I would speak a second language, you understand? And the short period of time, me being in the truth, I become more and more fluent with the Lashawan Qadash, with Hebrew. You understand? It's gonna be a time where you can say, I speak Hebrew. Are you speaking Hebrew right now? You understand? Now you're speaking in tongues like the Christians, like you know what I'm saying? Because all it is just a set apart language. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it.
And tongue just simply means speaking a different language.
That's right.
The word tongue means language. It's same thing as Qadash, ain't it?
Qadash, it means tongue. Right. And then my rib on the comments talking about Salaki out of one, that's my middle name.
You're fine. Yeah, we're gonna bring you to the office, goddamn. Your name is not La.
Step into my office.
You're trying to say your name La. We don't have middle names in Israel.
Right, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so we went over Khan. We went to Salakia, we went to Yandabar, we went to the water, we went to La'a, we went to let me see, give me another comment. Tawa, Baba Kusha, Shema. Shema. Isn't important, right? Go ahead, another one.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. No sweat. No sweat. Shema. All right. Shema. When you see Shema, right? Shema means quiet. Be quiet. So or listen. Which is synonymous, right? Because you have to be what? To listen. You gotta be quiet. You can't listen and talk. You understand? So it's a synonymous word, right? Which you know, brings out both being quiet and listening. Understand? All right. And to break this down, right? Looking at this word in the English, do we have connectors? Say again?
No.
La. Okay, that brother that's trying to reform already. Most High Christ, you understand? So you got you, and you're absolutely correct. We have no connectors in this word. So you got Shah, right? You got Ma, right? And you got I. That's it. Everything is disconnected. Everything is disconnected. All right. All right. Give me another one out of one. Give me out.
Barak.
Barak. Go.
Well, you might as well just put Barak.
Okay. Barak Atah. All right. Now, what this word means is bless you. All right. Barak is blessed. Atah is you. All right. Now, if okay, with the word atah, right? It could be confusing. Lit. This is a masculine way to say atah. All right. If you're telling a woman, right, bless you, you would say Barak Athan. All right. This is a feminine way to say you. All right. If you're talking to more than one man, all right. Oh no, if you're talking to more than one person, period, it is a thumb. A thumb. Go ahead, other one.
So it's actually a little different. You're talking to more than one man, it's a thumb with an on the end. If it's a female, you're talking to more than one female, a thun with the A-N on the end. So in Hebrew, there is feminine and masculine. That would be masculine, that's feminine.
This right. Plural also?
Yeah, that's plural. That's for plural female.
Okay, so this plural and single.
God, that single person up the top in the middle. That's plural for women, plural for men.
So if I was to address one single sister,
a thought.
It's a thought. Okay, no switch. All right, it's a lot.
No, you got it right. I would leave that because that's masculine and that's feminine. It's just plural masculine and plural feminine.
Okay, most high Christ.
Like Aquatium.
Yeah, Aquatium. Yeah, come on. All right. So the word Barak means blessed, right? First character is what? Ba. And our next character is what? Ra. By the right body. And our next character is what? La.
A sound on the Ra.
Ba. Ra. Ka. Now this ain't ka, you understand? One where you would, put a little bit more emphasis on it. This is just simply ka. All right. Ka. So since you couldn't identify that character, what does that mean? Go ahead, Adam.
Middle of the car, take the break that.
Uh-huh.
And then in the middle. And then do the left hand side.
Huh?
Left hand side. Gate. The other way. Make the back touch the inside. That's it. That's good. Okay. That's my name. Start my name. I know. Hey, I know that by heart. I got it on garments, so I know it.
Most High Christ. All right. So since you couldn't identify the car, that has to tell you something. What does it tell you? It's connected. Right. It's connected to the Ra. So Ra and Ka is connected, man. Most High Christ. So with the Atam, we're gonna start off with Atam, right? I'm gonna do this for you. This is A, Ta, and Ma, right? And it's connected. The Ta and the Ma connected. With a Ta, right? You got A, Ta, and Ha. You understand? The Ta and the Ha is connected. The I is disconnected. With the Atam, right? You got A, Ta, and Na. The Ta and the Na is connected, and the I is disconnected. All right. So I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna give you the breakdown of our salute. All right. Give you the breakdown of the salute. So when you see me and I see this brother, right? You're looking at me, I'm looking at this brother, right? This is my other one, right? For me to greet him, I say, hey, Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Barak, Atah, sir. Now, like I said, embrace the nigga. Because we going to put that all together. You're going to hear it all the time. Shalom, Bahashim, Atah. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Some niggas say, duh.
Right. It's more quicker than that. You understand? You got to be quicker than. All right. So this is what we're saying. Shalom, which is greeting, right? Or peace. What is Yahweh? The most high. Get that man. The most high. Bahashim. Bahasham. All right. In the name. And of course, the is always included. You know what I'm saying? It's not up there, it's included. Sham is name. In the. Ba and ha is in the. All right. Sham is name. All right. So in the name, so we got greeting or peace. Greetings. The Most High in the name of, who's a Yahweh Shah? That's Christ. In the name of Christ, what we just had to say this was Barak. We just went over this. Bless. This is bless. This is you. Now, only way this would be different if I came in here and I said, I was talking to both of them, and I said, Shalom Yahabashim Shalom Yahabashim Yahabashabaraka Thumb. Now I'm talking to both of them. And that's where you exchange the H for thumb, because that's plural. That's the only way that'll be different. Now the females is a different one. Is a different which would be Shalom Yahweh Shamar Alatham Bahashem Yahweh Shah. You understand? But we're gonna break that down next week, man. I want to give y'all brothers a hand for coming to the class, man. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know that this region, man, of our Shreveport is growing. You understand? Shreveport is growing. Like I said, I commend you brothers for coming in, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a fear to walk through that door, man. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what's going on. You understand? And to be as humble as you are right now, to be able to be willing to learn over about the Bible. One thing that's most important is you got to be learned again. You got to be taught again. You understand? So that's what you're doing. That's that selflessness. That was selflessness coming in too. You understand? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close out the class. I'm gonna give you our security announcements. Okay. Give me 1 second to pull them up.
Should be in the photo, right?
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
All right. We're the ISUPK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We have rules for new brothers and sisters, right? When a new brother and a sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. Now, this is just basically saying, you're not to, be trying to court no sister or anything like that. You're off limits. You're here for one thing and one thing only, is to be selfless and reform yourself from the world. You understand? So that's what that's breaking down. They're off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the word. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular brother or sister, it's like I just lost my place. There's another 6 months which the brother or sister will court each other. Court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. We have ties, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, or in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It's my Shawah, Salaki. It means tent in the Hebrew.
You said it right.
Okay, no sweat. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, you give to the teacher. Priest funds. This is a free will offering for priests. It is not mandatory. It could be whatever amount you would like. Understand? Upcoming holy convocations, right? Or high holy feast days, right? Next month we have the Feast of Purim. Will be hosted here at 3222 West 70th Street, March 5th and March 5th. That Sunday, sundown, and 6th. All right.
We ain't gonna do it on the 6th, right?
Just okay, yeah, we're gonna be here on the 5th. We're gonna have food. We're gonna Brother Kwan say he gonna throw it down, man.
I ain't gonna be here.
Oh, come, damn, Salaki. Okay.
I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna do a surprise pop-up.
Okay, no sweat, man. So I'm gonna be throwing it down, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on that grill, man. I'll be doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? We'll have lots of food, man. We're gonna be here, we're gonna have brotherhood and sisterhood right here in this building, you understand? Then we have the Passover. Salaki, out of one, could you give it?
Yes, sir. ISUPK 54th annual Passover will be held in Raleigh, North Carolina. Again, that's in Raleigh, North Carolina. need to be in the building, man. That whole week we have a slew of different events. Starting Wednesday of that week. Wednesday we will be holding the slaughter of the lambs. We observe and do all that the Lord has commanded us on the for the Passover and through the scriptures according to Leviticus chapter 23. Wednesday will be the slaughter of the lambs. King's Bowling after that later on that evening. Paint the Town Red and Botanical Lounge on Thursday. Thursday will be like pull them up one by one. Thursday will be the Black Wall Street tour in Fayetteville. The Stageville Slave Plantation tour. And that night, y'all know we're gonna get it in. Get in your all black. We're gonna have an all black party from 7 p.m. to midnight. Once that's over with, man, Friday, we back at it again. The kids party is that morning, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Scripture breakdown class, 7 p.m. to 9:30 that night. And then we're gonna get on the Con. 12 Shield General Muhammad will be doing the scripture breakdown. You don't want to miss it. 7 p.m. Friday night. After that, 10 p.m. to midnight, we'll be having a reggae, I guess some kind of reggae jazz band going on that night. Saturday is the Lord's 54th annual Passover. We'll be hosting the Passover for that day, and then Sunday is the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which will also be hosting according to the Lord's Holy Convocation. It's 500 South Salisbury Street at the Raleigh, North Carolina Downtown Convention. If you don't have plans to get there, you need to get plans to get there. Speak to the camp leader. If you don't think you'll be able to make it, we gonna make it. So be in the building that week, man. It's going down. It's the most amazing brotherhood and sisterhood that you have ever seen on the face of the planet. We talking about thousands, and I mean thousands of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians in one location for an entire week, and you'll see the extreme brotherhood that Christ commanded us from the Lord, that we must love one another as we love ourselves. So be in the building, man. We're gonna get it in as we do every year under Commander General Yohana, man.
All right. Now, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, throw water for that 2 out of 1. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. That's boots, shirt, pants, headband, or war scarf. All right. Now, with that, a Amijah, which means to stand.
I do.
Okay, no switch.
All right, Amajim, which means in the English to stand. Stand up.
Young man. Junior.
Amajim. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat. That's one courtesy salute to the teacher.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yajimatah, which means hands down. Sar, which means to turn. We'll turn and face the sisters at that time if they were here. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat. Amajim Barak. Yahweh Shema Basim Yahushai. Yajimatah, class dismissed.
Oh, water.
Brother Cole,